Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Choi and today I'll be going over some major interviewing tips. I don't want to waste any of your time, so we are going to hop right in. Tip number one, before your interview, know the company's values and show them through your personality and the way that you answer their interview questions that your values actually match the company, and not only the company, but their employees. For example, say that one of Company X's values is teamwork. Make sure that during the actual interview, you tell a story that you have already prepared, revolving around a time that you demonstrated teamwork. To get even more of an upper hand in this process, you'll want to make sure that you network with people before the interview, and that way, by having talked to so many employees at this company, you can even get some insider information revolving around their values based off of what they have seen and experienced. You can then touch on their experiences in the interview and say why that's so appealing or inspiring to you. Tip number two, you have to be on time. And by on time, I actually mean 15 minutes early. If it's a Zoom interview, get on there 15 minutes early, and when you get into the waiting room, they're gonna get a little notification on their computer. Whether they're ready or not, it doesn't matter, but they'll at least know that you were early and ready. If it's an in-person interview, make sure you're there 15 minutes early because you do not want to risk being late whatsoever. Being on time and being early really shows that you care, that you respect your interviewer, and that you are punctual and professional. Tip number three, if it is an in-person interview, you'll want to make sure that you print out and bring multiple copies of your resume. Then, when you get to the interview, you can actually give each interviewer a copy of your resume. This again just shows how much you care, and your resume is also a way that your interviewers can see your organization abilities. Interviews go by so fast, so by physically giving them a resume at the interview, they may be able to notice something in your resume that you ran out of time to talk about. Tip number four, research has proven that the majority of people actually make their first impression of you within 7 seconds. This is intimidating, but if you know it, you already have the upper hand. So, what advice can I give you here? You need to make sure you look the part. Do not dress like you just got back from the gym or woke up 10 minutes ago. When in doubt, dress up. Do not dress down. You want to look professional and put together, classy and not messy. On that note, that brings us to our very last 2 tips. When thinking about your first impression, you also need to make sure that you give a handshake to your interviewer if it is in person. I know we're all used to Zoom and phone call interviews now, so I figured I should remind you of the importance of a handshake. When you arrive and when you leave, you need to give a firm handshake. Not gentle, not floppy, firm. It's funny, but a single handshake can actually be a gauge of someone's confidence level. That being said, you need a firm grip to demonstrate that you are a confident worker. Lastly, tip number 6 is don't forget to smile. Smiling shows that you're friendly, enthusiastic, eager, etc. A survey actually found that the most common reason candidates do not get a job offer is due to a lack of enthusiasm or interest in the position. That being said, what better way is to show how enthusiastic and excited you are for a position other than smiling? One smile goes a long way, so please do not forget. This may seem like a simple one, but a lot of people forget when they're nervous, so actively think to yourself and remind yourself that you need to smile. I really hope this video helps, and don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment below about more content you want to see, and click that subscribe button below.